Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty. Oh shit.
Is that his old
Martin, Martin, that's good. Do it again. Martin, it's funny too how you can do that when I open your mouth and begin
Ventriloquism at its finest.
Ventriloquism at its finest, man. Y'all know, y'all know who that be? That's that Tarzan.
Do they though?
George of the Jungle.
Tarzan's so old school.
Oh, you know, some people say that might be a problem, but y'all know who that is. Tarzan the Monkey Man, swinging by a rubber band, fell down and broke his ball. Not like Santa Claus. I
never heard that.
Man, we used to say that like, man, that was some childish shit. People used to say in third grade and shit. So I don't know. It might be sticking with people. The kids might know Tarzan, but Tarzan, you know, every few years they have to remind you who Tarzan is, and if you don't know, you know, every generation gets schooled on Tarzan. But the thing about Tarzan is that they change Tarzan up a little bit every time they try to present him to the people out there. You know, you got to keep Tarzan fresh for the people. And it is that new Tarzan. Tarzan you ain't heard about. You know, that civilized Tarzan. You know, he left that jungle shit all behind. He's married now, got a family. You know, he's trying to be a part of society, a good British gentleman, if you will, Martin. And you know what? The thing about this movie is that it's funny because you have... Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? And outside. You know, with this, you have Tarzan who... He's working with the government now and everything, and he's working with Britain. And Britain says, you know, we're known for colonializing things and whooping the slaves' ass now every now and then, but we ain't bad as the Belgians, I believe. Mm-hmm. You know, the Belgians, man, they'll go in and fuck up the Congo in a minute. And Tarzan says, you know what? I'm trying to be cool, I'm trying to be civilized, but y'all fucking with my homeland now. So you know what? I gotta whip that shirt right the fuck off and go in there and take care of business. Save Africa again.
Well, it's more like he's like, I don't want to get involved, but Samuel Jackson says, you have to.
Motherfucker, help me. Niggas in trouble.
Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
Pretty much. And the guys, he is, Samuel Jackson plays a Civil War hero. And he gets the help of Samuel Jackson's character to go and try to save the Congo, not only from the clutches of the Belgians, but also one creepy ass Christoph Waltz who's in there trying to exploit his brothers, his black brothers, for diamonds. Oh, Martin, now here's the thing. Let me go up and bring the trailer up right here because for some reason I forgot to bring that up. But the thing about Tarzan, and Martin, I know you like Tarzan, you know, the creation of Edgar.
I grew up with Tarzan.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, the movies, the TV series, the cartoons.
Well,
Some movies.
Well, see, with me, I mean, every kid has grown up, at least from my generation, maybe beyond. Every kid has grown up knowing Tarzan, and some kids were cool with it. People thought Tarzan was an amazing creation. I have to say, I never really liked Tarzan, man. I never really. I mean, it was cool to know the legend of Tarzan. You know, it's cool to see the movies where he was swinging from shit and running around and keeping Negroes in line and Africa and everything, but I never really liked the image, I mean, of Africa, and for probably obvious reasons to people out there. Everybody knows that that Tarzan has been steeped in some controversial images out there. You know, Tarzan is let's just get right down to it. A lot of people say it could be possibly a lot of racist images that go on right there.
Sure. Tarzan was written in the early 30s when, you know, the white Americans' view of Africa was very dim.
Yeah.
Well, not America, just everywhere.
The world.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and I admit that. Like, you know, Tarzan was, they called him king of the jungle, all Africa. And the thing about it, people, they had a problem with it because he would be all statuesque. He would go around, be all heroic. and you know he'd be out there kicking ass. If anybody remembers those 1930s Tarzan movies out there, well, I think this is from it's Tarzan the Ape Man. This is from 1933, 32, 34, something like that. Oh my God damn! You know, he fight lions and shit. I'm like, hey man, that's my woman, man. Tear your ass up. Fucking with my bitches, man. But the thing about, okay, that was cool. Tarzan go out there and fight an animal in a minute. Everybody enjoyed his fearless nature. But the problem is that when he was done, he always had about 50 black dudes behind him out there just, you know, cheering his ass on. He's up there looking all cool, and they back there, you know, they're screaming and hollering and shit. You know, they were always catching Jane, putting her in danger. You know, they were presented as subhuman.
Yeah.
And that was most of Tarzan right there. You know?
Wow.
I mean, they just happily just fucking with him. Hey, got your ass. You know, I did, even as a young child, I didn't like that image, mainly because I grew up in a household where my parents didn't like it, nor my mother. If I ever watched a Tarzan movie, I'm like, cut that shit. I don't want to see that white man fucking with these black people.
I don't get that because she likes Gone with the Wind.
I don't either, man.
And Tyler Perry.
Your mom is a walking paradox.
You gotta ask my mama. You know, Gone with the Wind was okay, but Tarzan, no, fuck that dude.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you know what? I see the problems with Tarzan. I don't really like it. My Tarzan is that Disney shit, man.
No, that's my Tarzan.
No, that's my Tarzan.
That's my Tarzan.
That Tarzan mine. You know, I love that Tarzan's cool because in that one they were able to get rid of all. You know, they just played it like black people don't exist in Africa.
Yeah.
You know, they got rid of all of every black person in Africa.
There's a place with gorillas.
Yeah. Some people say, what's the difference? You know, so they managed to go in there and just
Who are these people saying that?
them Martin.
Him.
You know, they
Oh, look who's in the house.
Oh, Andre! Speaking of gorillas, Andre, how you doing?
Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Man,
Come on.
that's what you get for being late, man. That's what you get. Come on over here, man. Join the show. We're talking about your boy Tarzan.
I'm about to say you got to be talking about Tarzan,
Not
right?
talking about Tarzan, man.
Yes.
My Tarzan ain't that racist shit. My Tarzan is what they managed to do what some people wish they could always do. Get rid of all the black people in Africa. You know, it's full of cartoon monkeys and shit. You got gorillas going around sounding like Rosie O'Donnell.
Look! Oh, there he is! He's alive! Hey, guys! Hi!
And apparently all the gorillas are gay.
Hey, girl.
Tarzan!
Tarzan with the
What's up, man?
Tarzan with the good hair.
With your hairless ass.
I love your skinless ass, Tarzan.
That one on the end, too, is excited.
Bro, look, her face is warped. She's loving that shit so much. That's my shit right there. That's my Tarzan because it's more fantasy. It's more, you know, it's more a version of Tarzan where it's more whimsical and it's and I can take that a little bit better.
And that Phil Collins soundtrack.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Can't forget about that. But with this one, I see. I think that I appreciate what they're doing. I see what they're trying to do with it. I see that they're trying to advance Tarzan. Like I said, with this one, you know, I like that they're trying to tell you another story besides, like with superheroes, not trying to tell you an origin story.
I was so afraid that this was going to be like start from the origin again. I was like, man, we gotta go through that. All right, let's see what they do. And I was like, oh, they've actually just picked up from where the last live action, the Greystoke movie left off. Where he's already the Earl of Greystoke. Yeah,
you know, and I really like that they tried to take that approach. And like I said, because for one thing, he's cultured. He's we're getting to see the side of him that's intelligent, but also he's kind of like Batman in a way, because look, you know, when he.
I gotta hear this.
Okay, Martin's face contorted so crazy when you said that.
He's rich and he likes to swing around. Beyond that, I don't know.
No, brother, no. He works with business people. You know, he's working with British high class businessmen.
He lost both his parents.
He lost both his parents. He's
white.
He's white. You know, see, that's more than we know.
Like 98% of superheroes.
on top of that, when he ain't at his job, he's wandering around a dark ass mansion, you know, at like a Wayne Manor. It's called Greystoke Manor, man. My man is just my man.
Wow, dude.
Come on, you gotta have one more to legitimize this in just the smallest way. Just one more.
But you know, like I said, you know, I like that they tried to present the smart business side of him. He's actually worked into society, and in this clip right here, you see the people that he's working with alongside another different addition to here. He's actually got a black friend now, Samuel Jackson.
England pays his debts. We make money. Ham sandwich. Easy.
I like the way he looks like.
Told this Negro he could address it.
Exactly.
Like, what kind of black exploitation shit?
Yeah, he does not know his station.
Yeah.
No, he does not. He's like because if you look at the beginning of this, he's in there hanging out with a bunch of British dudes.
Lord Greystoke,
Great.
let me explain the Africa situation. King Leopold controls the Congo. He's defaulting on his loans.
And then you got Samuel Jackson. Yo, baby, it's It's copacetic. What more you need? He's like, oh, Jesus.
I wonder if he's like the great-great-grandson of Sam Jackson from Django Unchained. Like a lineage.
It's like he's supposed to come from 1865, but it feels like 1965.
Yeah. Yo, man, it's cool.
Hey,
I'm a time traveler, baby.
Tarzan, my man.
He's like, is it too late to reverse my decision on racism right now and slavery? Because I sure don't put this nigger on chains, man. You know, that's actually based on a real person. George Washington Carver Williams is who Samuel Jackson is playing.
Just George Washington Williams.
I mean, George Washington Carver.
Carver Williams.
There's peanuts in Africa.
I like peanuts too, motherfucker. He's George Washington. Little people don't know I started the Planters Corporation. But no, he's based on a real person. But I just don't think the characters are that strong, for starters. For one, I mean, you can even talk about some characters that are just thrown in there just because they need a role. I mean, if you need an old-fashioned British dude.
Jim Broadbent.
Call his ass anytime.
Anytime you say, we need an old British guy, he just pops up.
That's what you call up. Yeah.
Handyman. It's like summoning him.
Yeah. Before you even get to the bit, Jim Brown, I'm here. That's all he's there to do is be old and British.
Yeah. He's like, I have a weekend, fellas. Let's do this.
Now, with Samuel Jackson in this, I don't mind Samuel Jackson. It's a little bit problematic, I guess. Like I said, he plays a real-life character, George Washington Williams. And that guy was a Civil War hero. He was also a minister, and he was also an activist for Africa. So a lot of people are saying, like, wow, man, or at least Africans, they're like, yeah, so you just got him hanging out with that one dude, Tarzan. He ain't worried about these other people here. But at least he's at least he brings like some comedy to the movie, which is pretty heavy, man.
Well, let's be honest. He brings the only comedy or life to this whole thing. It's like, yeah, his character's problematic, but without him there, there'd be nothing.
Oh, I know. And the movie's so obvious. Like, I don't mind them trying to actually advance this. I don't mind y'all trying to skirt past all the racial problematic things, but it's a little obvious. Like, the Africans in here, them Africans are educated, man. They all speak English like they've been to America. Like, they all doctors and shit. I mean, they speak English better than fucking the white people in the movie, man.
Right.
You know, and it's kind of obvious what they're doing.
And they have diamonds, so why are they living in caves and huts?
Yeah, y'all talking like fucking Ivy League college students. Yeah, y'all giving diamonds away like y'all giving rock candy out. Right. It really don't make sense. Oh, sir, please take these. Put it around your wife's neck. You know, it don't make sense.
We tried chewing them and we broke our teeth, so you can have them all.
I mean, and they try hard to make sure to let you know, look, Tarzan is Negro approved. He has a buddy, Samuel Jackson.
He's got a ghetto car.
Yeah. Well, all of them are his buddies. Those are his original friends.
Yeah, exactly. And they even go as far as to like, and look, we just gonna throw like our own Black Panther in there. Jimon Hansu was practically a superhero, man.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Which he looks badass.
No, he does.
Like his whole tribe. that like whoever did the costume designs on this, they get an A+.
Is there some law in Hollywood that requires him to be in every movie where a white person goes to Africa? Because I feel like he pops up in all of them.
Oh, he's cool, man. I like him, man. If you dropped his ass in the Marvel Universe right now, even Black Panther, like, shit.
He is in the Marvel Universe.
Is he?
Yeah, what the dude in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Oh,
but that was
you
just
see
a
the
small
loud black
role.
dude in there.
Yeah.
In Guardians of the Galaxy, he had one line. They want to make sure you knew that. Hey, I'm Star-Lord. You heard me.
That's one thing that made me mad in the movie. I was like, why would you waste him here?
Yeah.
You could save him for a Black Panther movie or so many other things.
Tarzan said, we'll scoop his ass right up.
We got you covered.
Put him in the biggest party of cocaine users they got.
I'm about to ask what was going on back there.
No, they ran out of lotion. Man.
A bunch of ashy Larrys.
They had ashy and high on cocaine. Mother just rolled in. But
Somebody said females are going to be here. What's going on?
But man, but that is the other thing with the film, though. The characters are just not that strong. They, they try to do something with some of those characters, and while it's obvious, at least they're trying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but some other characters, Christoph Waltz
he's doing the Christoph Waltz because it's just the same thing over and over.
Oh yeah, Leon. He plays Leon Rom, a guy who's trying to pretty much exploit certain tribes for diamonds. Sounds kind of despicable, right? Except that his character don't have anything to do. So he look, I don't even blame him. He has no choice but to lay on like extra Christoph Waltz. Like you thought what he was saying was crazy, but now he stretches his mouth a little bit more. Oh, Tarzan will be here to heal. Come on, man.
I know.
And then he turns into like a James Bond henchman with a weapon.
Oh yeah, you got that bracelet.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, it's really.
It's like he showed up and they said like, that thing you did, Inspector, just do that.
Just do that shit again, man. Because really, we don't have
a script yet.
A white cat jumps in his lap out of nowhere. Yes, I mean, no.
Just sit there and talk shit to Jane, man. We'll figure out something.
I'm aware of his obsessive desire to kill your husband, but I've yet to discover the cause. What?
Look at this. Come on, man.
A normal man can do the impossible to save the woman he loves. My husband.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Yeah, fuck your monkey ass. Trying to eat this steak right now.
Yeah, you boys do what you want with it.
And that's another thing, man. There's a lot of really talented people who are wasted in here, man. We know Margot Robbie's been making waves with a lot of films, especially now that Suicide Squad is coming out. Here, she's talking about, I'm not a damsel. That's exactly what you are.
Yeah, I mean, they try to feminism it up by making her tough and do. She actually does almost more than Tarzan does, but she's still a damsel, and it's weird because she comes on as with kind of like a weird kind of British accent at first, and then somebody taps on the shoulder and says like, this character's actually American. So she slips into her American accent, but neither one of them are really right.
Yeah. She just sounds drunk.
Yeah. And she ain't saying shit. She ain't saying anything.
No, she's not.
But that's cool because those are supporting characters, side characters. We're really here to see Tarzan.
We're here to see Tarzan.
We're really here to see Tarzan.
We're here to see Tarzan be a badass and show you what he can do.
We're here to see Tarzan and some CG monkeys. That's all we're here to see.
I hope if they make another one, we'll finally get to see what Tarzan can do. Because he wasn't the lord of shit. He was a big-ass pussy who got his ass handed to him over and over and over again.
Man, you hit it right there because... Look, Tarzan, first of all, let me say, the biggest problem with this movie is Tarzan himself, the lead character. And while there are moments when Tarzan is okay, but that's only when Tarzan's a CG effect.
Yeah.
If Tarzan ain't jumping from something and swinging from a vine or ain't fighting apes, then that ain't shit. And even when he's fighting apes, you're like, oh shit, this shit is gonna be badass.
Whatever happens, do not interfere.
Oh, let me show my muscles right now.
It was so great. Because the theater I was in, there was a chick sat right next to me here and two girls to the left of me. And the second that shirt came off, every girl in there rearranging their seat, got a little lower. I was like, these girls are nasty.
Masturbating and shit.
Yeah, this ain't Magic Mike, you pervert. What the hell are you doing?
I think I played this game.
Get your ass.
It looked like Tarzan came off the ropes and he was just like, pop. I'm like, damn.
He got KO'd immediately.
I thought it was gonna be some badass shit, but he got popped. Oh,
Yeah, it's almost like the first time he got hit, he was like, okay, time out. I don't want to do this.
Look at him.
619.
Look at him. He was like, what the fuck was I thinking? He like,
No mas.
you win, bro. You win.
Finish him.
Samuel Jackson running. Even then, he ain't shit. I thought he was the king of the jungle.
Exactly. Or you thinking like, well, he's a man. He'll use his brain and come up with something smart. He'll make a weapon. Nah.
No.
Just the fact they slowed it down to make it seem like it's gonna be some awesome effect, and then just get knocked
They
out.
slowed it down so you can see him get his ass whooped. That's what he was. You know, it's funny. That's what his goal was. He's like, I'll get this. You know, just let me get my ass whooped while you run.
You got something hanging on your lip. Yeah.
I was like, I'm turning my mic off and say, hey, man.
And the thing is, you see that right there, you're like, okay, but when he comes back, like, no, he gets like a world star beat down.
Yeah.
Like somebody who should have been there to film it and put it online.
Like a gorilla did say, world star.
Congo star.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
He's basically Aquaman. It's like, because it feels like if you would have told the fish, hey, don't listen to Aquaman no more. Just kick his ass next time he calls out. That's what happens to Tarzan.
I had that exact thought watching this.
Yeah.
And it's too bad because they try to present it like he's a real badass. Like not only is he a badass, but he's a mutant. I mean, they bring in cool things like how the jungle has changed him physically, has changed the structure of his bones.
I grew up running on Old Fools. It changed the bone structure.
Do you swing on?
The kid's like, ugh, gross. You nasty, Tarzan.
He gave me a CG hand. The jungle is wild. You don't even know.
Man, look at him, man. Those fake ass knuckles and shit right there, man.
Man, like this with the CG, when the elephants came up, I was like, oh God, this is awful. And there were so many moments in here, you were like, well, that's a soundstage and that's green screen.
Yeah.
Like it's really obvious they didn't go anywhere on location to film this.
Oh, you know what? And they're not even consistent with Tarzan. They're trying to say Tarzan can talk to animals, but they make it seem like it's in a realistic manner. He goes by scent, you know. He goes by body language. But there's a point where they don't even explain it. They say, "Man, how we gonna defeat all these people down here?" He's like, "Oh man, let me go call my friend."
Right.
Yeah. So like a big ass stampede. Like, how the fuck did you do that?
The Lion King.
And if you look at it, it's just a riot, man. There's a fucking lion running with a TV out there.
Line owned.
Oh shit! Man, they don't make any sense. It's inconsistent with his character, man.
That and the crocodile part.
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh, so you're legit talking to them now? Okay, got it.
That's the point. He actually tells the crocodile, "Come get this motherfucker."
Basically, we got you.
Yeah, it's not consistent. It's silly. That's as serious as they're trying to be. This is ridiculous right here. They went for a climax that they just tried to do for blockbuster reasons, and it came out just stupid. I really wanted this to be good, but the real problem is that they're trying hard with Tarzan here because Tarzan is an outdated property. I mean, for one thing, there's not a big interest in Tarzan. And you might disagree, Martin.
No, I don't disagree at all.
I mean, it's not, again, I'm not giving this some bullshit because the intentions were there and I was not bored. I have seen worse. I have seen much worse. But this is a really, really low rental for me.
Right now, as a superhero craze, this was the time to make Tarzan a superhero.
Yeah.
And they just blew it on that. So yeah, I don't know. I give it a rental.
Okay.
Man, with this, I just feel like everybody in here was kind of sleepwalking. People really didn't seem to care about their lines. There didn't seem to be any kind of chemistry, especially between Margot Robbie and like you're supposed to be married for multiple years.
Yeah.
And it just feels like you two just met each other the day before, and you're like, oh yeah, I love you. Like, let's go through the jungle and have fun. You're like, no, that's not what you should be like. You're Tarzan and Jane. You're the couple. Like you said, it is a disaster of a Tarzan film, but it still has some entertainment value. That's why it's not getting to some old bullshit. So it's getting a rental from me.
Yeah. Same here. What about you, man? What do you think?
Did you actually see that? No, I didn't see that one. No, but that's what I was actually curious about is like, has the Jungle Book made it where now if you even try to make a half attempt at the jungle with CGI, is that going to be is it all going to look bad now?
These scenes where Tarzan is, and these are just flashbacks. When they show him with his mom, and you see him with his, so-called brothers, that movie actually, you don't really notice CGI because you're kind of swept up in what's happening in the story right there. But, like I said, man, Jungle Book fucked it up for everybody.
There's a part in here, man, where it was when he first met Jane, and it was like he was a young-looking dude, so they CGI'd his face to look young, but they didn't change his eyes. So his eyes were, like, huge on this small.
That was actually an actor.
Oh, that looked awful.
Yeah, that was an actor that did that.
It looked like they CG overed his face. Nothing matched with that.
It looked like at one point it looked like they de-aged him with CG, and then it looked like they switched to a different actor.
It's a guy named Roy J. Spear. They're using a younger person to play.
Okay, because I thought what they said they did was like the same thing they did with Terminator, whatever it was, when they CG like his face over like another actor. It kind of looked like him.
I mean, like I said, if they had made a better movie, I would have given a lot of things for this.
Yeah, even the CG not being up to snuff. If we were enjoying the story and the actors, we would let it slide.
Yeah, I used to be mad at Tarzan's mama. His adopted mom, his gorilla mom. Cause like out of all the black babies in Africa, you choose this, and then I realized, you can get any black baby in Africa. They everywhere. This is like a rare Pokemon getting a white one right here.
With that shiny type.
I can't get too many white ones around here. This is a collector's item right here.
Check out my white baby.
It's super effective.
I got a white baby.
He just light skinned it.
I know. She takes that baby from behind her back. Shit.
Give me one of those.
Yeah.